How's it going? Jessie here, and just gonna say it right off the bat, if this autofocus is not good, if the focus is bad, it's because I'm using a $40 lens. It's a vintage old lens, so it actually has no autofocus. So that's why if it's bad, that's the reason. But just wanted to get on here and say I haven't been posting videos in a long time, probably like 3-4 weeks since my last video. The reason being is because I didn't know what to do with this channel. I was exploring different avenues for different creative outlets. And the last couple of videos that I posted was probably talking about how I just wanted to post my story and what I was doing. But I just didn't feel right because I didn't feel like I was really exploring this filmmaking route, which is what my channel was built on. It was kind of about me documenting my filmmaking journey and filmmaking life. That's what I wanted it to be. But I didn't feel like what I was producing on the everyday basis was something that I could relate to that, because I wasn't really exploring a traditional filmmaking career. But what I'm doing now, I think is still pretty interesting. So I kind of just wanted to do like a life update with this video. I'm making a leather wallet, so that's why I'm wearing this apron in my desk workshop. It's just a desk with tools, but I am making a wallet. I'm not gonna get the whole thing done in this video because I just want to talk. This helps me get my mind clear. So I'm just gonna work with what I can, and while I work with what I can while I'm talking, yeah, that's gonna be the video. It's just gonna be me getting something off my chest. I had this YouTube comment kind of talking about how I should just post whatever I want on this channel, and that was the intention. The intention was to post whatever I wanted, but I kind of fell in this niche where I'm like, okay, I have to film filmmaking things, and I have to give tips, I have to do tutorials, I have to follow this traditional way of making a channel, right? Is you pick a niche and you just go with it. But what I didn't kind of realize at the time was, before you can really pick a niche and just run with it, you first have to just produce whatever you want and then get to that point. There's gonna be weird moments, right? Or sometimes creators that they just take kind of the industry by storm because they post maybe like 10, 5, 20, whatever the number is. They post a couple of videos and then they end up posting this one video that blows up, and then they just run with it and they keep doing that. But I don't know, YouTube's different nowadays, social media is different nowadays. Personality and really who you are kind of shines through everything. And at the end of the day, you like these creators because of the personality, so that's what I'm gonna try to do, is just show my life. Not everything, obviously, that's not possible, but just talk to the camera when I can. So life update first, I work full-time as a videographer. That's what I do on the full-time. Part-time, not really part-time, just any free time I get, I make custom wallets, custom leather goods actually, and I'm gonna launch my website soon, my online store, hopefully by the end of next month. So by the end of February, early March, hopefully my website will be launched. I have kind of almost done already, but I'm just trying to figure out what products I should really put out there. So like if I really wanted to, I could launch it like tomorrow, but I'm not gonna do that. But wait, I'm trying to make it as perfect as possible, but I am gonna set a deadline because I still want to get it out. Trying to make it perfect without setting a deadline is just an equation to fail. So that's a quick update on that. I'm gonna make leather wallet, and the topic of this video is just gonna be why I'm making a leather goods store. So if you're interested about a videographer or someone who's working traditional 9-to-5, trying to create their own business, that's what this channel hopefully will be about, because that's what I'm trying to do with my life right now. I'm trying to create this business, this side revenue from making leather goods. So my leather goods store is called RockyDogGoods.com. It's my dog, his name is Rocky, so I made it after him. And the reason why I started getting to leather is because I really always enjoyed the idea of working with my hands, being a crafter, a hand crafter. But I didn't really feel like I had that in me. I have like the shakiest hands of all time. Okay, they're not really shaking right now, but I have shaky hands. I'm a horrible drawer. I have the worst handwriting of all time. So just making things with my hands was never gonna be something I thought I was gonna be able to do. So it was hard for me to really have like a handcrafting hobby. But I was always intrigued with leather goods. I would see it pop up in my Instagram reels, TikToks, just people making leather goods, and I would watch the videos all the time because I just thought it was so good. I thought it was so cool. Making some cool stuff from things that you just buy online and just make it with your hands. And so finally, I decided to start it. Why did I start to do that? I was watching this movie called Walter Mitty, and I'm not gonna get too much into the movie, just watch the movie. But essentially, it's one of those movies where if you're in a place where you're probably stuck in, or you feel like you're not necessarily happy in, this movie is really gonna speak to you. It's about this guy who works as a negative scanner in a magazine, and his life is boring. Like, he just works his job and that's it. But he daydreams of doing so much more with his life, just having these adventures. So he zones out so he can have like these daydreams. And I related to that so much because so many times it's happened to me where I'm working and I just zone out because I'm thinking of what my life could be, or I'm thinking of what I could be doing in this moment. So I just related to that so much. And in this movie, he receives this wallet. It's a pretty cool wallet, and I just saw that wallet and I was like, you know what, I can make that. And the whole time I was watching this movie, right, like I wasn't thinking about the wallet, but I was thinking about how so many times in life we can have these grand adventures that we want or are dreaming of, and we just don't do it because we create these falsehoods in our heads that whatever we're doing now is more important, or that's what I need to be doing. But in reality, whatever you need to be doing is whatever you want to do. I just decided, hey, let me just buy what I need. It's not even that much anyways. I start with $100, get all the tools that I need, and if the wallet comes out like crap, all right, at least I tried it. If it comes out cool, or if I enjoy the process, then I'm gonna keep doing it, and who knows what will happen from that. I didn't end up making that specific wallet. I made another one because I realized, hey, lettercraft is actually a pretty complicated thing to just try to, like, making that wallet is a pretty complicated process for someone who's never done it before, or someone who's never really worked with their hands before. I mean, I'm a videographer, I edit for a living, but I was hooked. I bought the stuff, I bought leather, and I was hooked. I wanted to keep doing it. I made something, and I just wanted to, like, that feeling of making something and someone was using it every day, and I made it from my hands, was just, I don't know, it was addicting to me. So I just kept going, kept making things. I took it upon myself. I made a logo. I named it after my dog, Rocky Dog, because he's just special to me. And if I was gonna make a brand that was gonna be used for people and people were gonna talk about, it was gonna be about my dog. Like, it was gonna be something that is meaningful to me, right? So I made the brand Rocky Dog Goods, and that's what's gonna be the brand, right, of my letter goods. So the website's almost done. Pictures came out banging because, I mean, I'm a photographer. But the hardest part for me is actually just working and creating these leather goods, because I'm a perfectionist. I've always been. That's been my problem. And the reason why I haven't been more successful as a videographer or filmmaker is because I'm always chasing that perfection. So now that I picked up this craft of leather making and realizing that, hey, like, it doesn't matter if I'm good or bad. If I make a product good enough for someone to like and buy, that's it. That's all it's about. It's so simple, and that's what leathercraft has kind of taught me, is that how simple life and everything can really be. But we overcomplicate everything. You can't overcomplicate leather if you break it down to its simplest form by just making a good product. You know, you have to cut it right. If you don't cut it right, it's not gonna look good. And if it doesn't look good, someone's not gonna buy it. And that's how simple things are, right? And you overcomplicate everything. At least I overcomplicate it so much. But yeah, that's why I'm making leather. There's so much I can do with it. And from the past couple months I've been doing it, I've enjoyed it so much. Like, this is a belt that I made, right, by hand. I cut it up and polished it, and it's just, look at this, like, I made that. And it still surprises me that this is the stuff that I made. Like, here's another belt that I made, which is on my website, which will be launching soon. Like, I made this wallet, like that stamp. I don't have autofocus, but I have my logo right there for my dog, and I made this wallet. And it's just, every time I look at the stuff that I make, I'm just, not because I'm good, but because I'm just surprised about how long it's taken me to get to this spot, to be happy with things that I'm making. I look at it and I know it's not perfect. There's so much that I would want to fix with it, but I'm done overcomplicating things in my life, and I'm just gonna go with this online store and just run with it as much as I can. Like I said, I wasn't gonna finish this wallet on camera because, I mean, this is my first time ever filming, talking like a talking head while making something. I didn't get anywhere. I just did one pocket stitch, which is nothing, right? But I guess I've been talking long enough and kind of told a bit of my story of why I'm starting a leather goods store as a videographer, as a filmmaker. I'm just done being afraid of failing, because if you're afraid of failing, you're gonna fail. So it's stupid being afraid, because if you're afraid to fail, so you don't end up doing or chasing it as much as you wish you could, you're gonna end up failing because you didn't try as hard as you could have if you would have just done it. So I have no fear when it comes to this. If I fail, whatever. If I don't, I have this cool craft, I have videos, I have all this stuff that I'm working on. At least I didn't waste my time, right? That's it. You can't waste time if you're learning something new and you're enjoying it. That's all it's about. So thank you guys for watching. If you stuck to this spot in the video, thank you. I am gonna launch rockydogoods.com soon. Follow my Instagram, Jessie Juarez. It's gonna be linked down. I'm also gonna have Rocky Dog Goods Instagram page linked. I don't have any posts yet. Gonna post them soon. But thank you guys for watching. I'm a videographer, filmmaker, trying to start an online business. So if that is interesting to you, if you want to see someone start an online business from nothing, if you're a videographer and you want to start kind of a side thing, then this video is going to be for you.